Number 1. The 1971 Chevrolet C20, priced at $7,500. Located in North Branch, Michigan. This classic workhorse is running a 307 V8 paired with a tough SM465 4-speed manual transmission, all sitting on a 2WD setup. The current owner has already taken care of the major rust-prone areas, installing a new floor, rockers, cab corners, and even welding in a fresh inner roof panel. It's a solid truck underneath. Out back, you'll find a new wood bed floor built from reclaimed cedar fencing, giving it a rustic, custom touch that's as unique as it is functional. The tailgate is homemade and folds down smoothly, staying true to the truck's utilitarian charm. It's not just a showpiece either. The owner actually commutes in it once a week, so it's road ready. Heat and defrost are working, which is a big plus for those chilly Michigan mornings. Asking price is $7,500 cash or best offer. First come, first served. But be ready, offers must be made in person. No holds, no games, just old school truck dealing the way it used to be. Number 2. The 1980 Chevrolet Silverado C10, priced at $7,500. Located in Waynesfield, Ohio. If you're looking for a classic short bed cruiser with a cool vintage vibe, this red-on-red Chevy C10 might just be your match. It's been driven just 85,000 miles and comes with a manual transmission, perfect for those who love to feel connected to the road. The bright red exterior and matching interior give it that bold, retro look that stands out at any local cruise-in. According to the seller, it's a fun little truck that runs well with no major issues. It's not a project, it's a driver. In fact, you could hop in and drive it home today without a second thought. The owner says they just don't have time for it anymore, which means this solid old school Chevy is ready for someone who will put to good use. Whether you're after a weekend cruiser, a light hauler, or just a head-turner from the golden era of square-body trucks, this one is definitely worth a look. Number 3. The 1979 Chevrolet Love 4x4, listed at $4,900, located in Franklin, Wisconsin. Here's a rare little gem from the late 70s. This 1979 Chevy Love 4x4 is a compact pickup with big personality. It's at just 97,000 miles on the clock and comes equipped with a manual transmission, making it a fun and capable driver, whether you're cruising back roads or heading off the beaten path. The exterior is finished in classic white, while the interior sports a clean tan color scheme that keeps things simple and vintage. These Love trucks were originally built in partnership with Isuzu and are known for their reliability, lightweight, and great gas mileage. This one's four-wheel drive system makes it especially desirable, as most Loves out there are 2WD. Whether you're looking for a nostalgic daily, a base for a build, or just a cool little truck to park at Cars and Coffee, this one's priced right at $4,900. Compact, capable, and ready to roll. This is a 70s throwback that still gets the job done. Number 4. The 1983 Chevrolet Silverado 3500, listed at $10,000, located in Lawton, Michigan. This one's a serious, heavy-duty custom rig. Check out this 1983 Chevy C30 dually, 99% rust-free and brought up from the South, originally out of Georgia. The owner has put in some real work here. It started life as a cab and chassis, but the frame's been shortened and paired with a standard fleet-side 8-foot bed that's been tubbed to fit the dual rear wheels. Under the hood, you got a beastly 454 big block, running an old-school Holley fuel injection system and backed by a fresh-weaned aluminum intake. For those wanting options, it also comes with a 600 Edelbrock carb, the original intake, and a pile of extra parts. The rear brakes are new, and it's rocking a brand new one-piece aluminum drive shaft. Transmission-wise, it's got a rebuilt TH400 installed about 4 years ago. Fluid is clean forward and reverse work, but it's currently not shifting gears, likely due to a stuck plunger valve. There's also a new B&M 2200 stall converter in the mix. Asking $10,000, but the seller is open to even trades, whether it's a nice camper, a 4-seater side-by-side, or something else interesting. One thing's for sure, this isn't your average square body. This is a custom-built dually with real muscle and serious potential. Number 5. The 1976 Ford F-250 Highboy package deal for $3,500. Located in Decatur, Indiana. Now here's a builder's dream. This listing includes 2 classic Fords for one price. A 1976 F-250 Highboy and a 1977 F-150. The F-250 comes equipped with a 390 V8, a 4-speed manual transmission, and the bulletproof NP205 transfer case. It's got a solid frame and runs Dana 44 up front with a Dana 60 rear, but it's currently not running, making it a perfect base for a restoration or project build. The second truck, a 77 F-150, is a runner. It features a 302 V8 with an Edelbrock intake and Holley carb setup, paired with a C6 automatic transmission and a Ford 9-inch rear. It got good tires all around, a dual exhaust system, and starts up and drives. The original plan was to combine the best of both trucks into one solid classic, and now that opportunity is yours. There's rust, scratches, dents, and dings, as expected on trucks this age, but there's also real potential. The F-250 comes with a clean title, while the F-150 does not. Asking $3,500 or best offer for the pair, and the seller is open to trades. Located in Decatur, Indiana, and being sold as a set, no part outs at this time. If you're looking for a vintage Ford project with good bones, this could be your 2-for-1 ticket. Number 6. The 1993 Chevrolet Silverado, asking $8,000, located in Ixonia, Wisconsin. Here's a unique blend of old-school muscle and modern upgrades. What you're looking at is a 1983 Chevy C10 body swapped onto a 1976 K24 by 4 chassis. This truck went through a serious rebuild over the winter. The frame was completely torn down, sandblasted, and painted for a fresh start from the ground up. It's packed with new parts including rear brakes, all brake lines and hoses, fuel lines, a new sending unit, transmission cooler lines, and power steering hoses. Underneath, it's got stainless steel headers and a custom 2.5-inch exhaust system that exits cleanly at the fuel door. Very slick touch. A 2-inch rough country lift gives it just the right stance without going overboard. The cab corners have been replaced, and up front, the frame was modified to accommodate a late 80s-style bumper and mount setup, giving it a slightly updated look. The best part? The seller went through the bonded title process, so even though the truck started without papers, it's now legally titled and registered in their name. It's not a show queen, it's got a few imperfections, but it runs, drives, and stops like it should. Priced at $8,000 or best offer, this one's ready for someone who wants a clean lifted square body build, without starting from scratch. Number 7. The 1965 Chevrolet C10, listed at $8,500, located in New Richmond, Ohio. If you're in the market for a fun classic cruiser, this 1965 Chevy C10 checks a lot of boxes. It's powered by a strong 350 V8 and features a brand new Demon carburetor and a completely new exhaust system from the headers all the way back. It's also been upgraded with a 700 R4 overdrive transmission, making it highway-friendly and more efficient than your average old-school truck. Power steering and power brakes are both in place, which means it's not just a looker. It's easy and enjoyable to drive. The owner says it runs and drives great, and it's clearly set up as a fun weekend truck or local cruiser. The odometer reads 12,345 miles, which likely isn't original, but it shows that it's been kept up for street use. The only reason it's for sale? The seller is looking for something with a back seat, so this one's on the block for $8,500 or open to trades. Old cars, side-by-sides, even a nice boat, bring your offers. Located in Amelia, Ohio, this C10 is ready for its next adventure. Number 8. The 1976 GMC Sierra Classic 1500, listed at $19,995, located in Sherbrooke, Quebec. Here's a clean and solid square body from north of the border. Check out this 1976 GMC Sierra Classic 1500 regular cab. It's styled to resemble a Chevrolet C10 Scottsdale Edition, giving it that unmistakable late-70s look with a right mix of vintage chrome and bold lines. Under the hood, you'll find a reliable 305 V8 equipped with TBI throttle body injection, paired with an automatic transmission for smooth, easy driving. The seller notes that the truck has many new parts, although the full list isn't detailed, and emphasizes that it's a very solid build overall. With a price tag of $19,995, this Sierra is clearly positioned for someone who values a well-preserved classic with subtle custom touches. Whether you're a fan of GM square bodies or just want a turnkey classic that stands out at local shows, this one's worth a closer look. For more details, you'll want to contact the seller directly. Located in Sherbrooke, Quebec. Number 9. The 1984 Ford pickup, priced at $3,250. Located in Durham-Sud, Quebec. Here's one for the classic truck builders out there. A 1984 Ford pickup that's begging for a fresh start. This one's a restoration project through and through. It runs on a gas engine and features a manual transmission, but it hasn't been started in about 2 years. The ignition key is currently stuck in the steering column, and the truck's brake system uses fluid, not air, so you're looking at an old-school setup. No word yet on the exact engine size, but this could be a great base for a custom build or even a vintage-style work truck. The body and mechanicals will likely need a full inspection and some elbow grease, but for $3,250, it's a decent entry point into the classic truck world. Located in Durham-Sud, Quebec, and ideal for anyone looking to take on a project and bring this old Ford back to life. Number 10. The 1986 Ford F-150 XLT Lariat, asking $8,000, located in Enniskillen, Ontario. If you're after a smooth-driving classic Ford with some modern comforts, this 1986 F-150 XLT Lariat might be your ideal mix of vintage charm and daily usability. Under the hood, it's powered by a 5.0 LEFI V8 paired with an AOD 4-speed automatic transmission and rear-wheel drive. The seller says it's hands down the nicest driving twin I-beam truck they've ever owned. Solid ride quality, tight front end, and a quiet highway cruiser. It's optioned with cruise control, a factory attach, intermittent wipers, and power windows and locks, all of which are still working. The interior's got classic velour seats and door panels, with nice carpet and headliner. The dash pad is cracked, pretty typical for these trucks, but otherwise, the cabin shows well. It's a factory AC truck, but the belt is missing and the system likely needs a recharge. Dual fuel tanks are in place. The front tank works fine. The rear has a working pump and switch, but needs fuel line repair. The seller's already handled a long list of maintenance. New injectors, gaskets, rear main seal, rear brakes, temp sensors, distributor, thermostat, and even a cleaned-up EGR. It'll still need a few things: rear outer wheel arches, oil pan gasket, rear tires, and a brake booster. But overall, this is a well-maintained truck with a strong foundation. No trades, and the $8,000 price is OBO. Number 11. The 1967 Ford F-100 4x4. Listed at $9,500, located in Addison, Illinois. Here's a rugged old-school 4x4 with a heart of the 90s. This 1967 Ford F-100 has been upgraded with a 1994 351 Windsor roller motor, giving it modern muscle under vintage metal. It's paired with a 4-speed manual transmission featuring the classic granny gear, making it great for torque-heavy tasks or off-road crawling. Rolling on aggressive 35-inch Cooper tires, this F-100 not only looks tough, it backs it up with a posy rear end, solid frame, and dependable mechanicals. The gauges and lights are all in working order, the brakes are strong, and the truck starts right up and drives surprisingly smooth, even with those oversized tires. Now, it's not a show truck. There's some body rust, and the paint isn't perfect, but it's honest and functional, with a clean title ready to go. Whether you're looking for a trail-ready weekend warrior or a vintage Ford project with major upgrades already done, this one's worth a serious look. Asking price is $9,500, and yes, you can drive it home. Number 12. The 1966 Chevrolet C20 flatbed, priced at $11,000. Located in Freeland, Michigan. Now this one is something special. A true time capsule. You're looking at a 1966 Chevy C20 flatbed with just 18,000 original miles on the clock. That's not a typo. 18,000 actual miles, fully documented and yearly serviced since new. This single rear-wheel truck runs and drives absolutely perfectly thanks to its well-maintained inline, 6-engine, and 4-speed manual transmission on the floor. It's been kept in top condition with newer tires, new brake lines, new shocks, a new master cylinder, a new radiator, and a recent full tune-up. The seller confidently says it has no issues whatsoever, and they wouldn't hesitate to hop in and drive it across the country today. And here's the kicker. It's an unmolested, all-original truck in excellent condition. In a world where most classics have been modified, swapped, or chopped, this one is a true survivor, and that's becoming harder and harder to find. Asking $11,000, this C20 is ideal for the collector, rancher, or vintage work truck fan who wants something with authentic history and bulletproof reliability. Number 13. The 1989 Ford F-150 regular cab, listed at just $500. Located in Cavan-Monaghan, Ontario. This one's strictly for the builders, breakers, or budget hunters. A parts-only 1989 Ford F-150 ready to be picked for its best components. It's a custom regular cab short box setup with a legendary 300 straight 6 engine paired to a 5-speed manual transmission, sitting on a 2WD drivetrain with an 8.8-inch rear end. The odometer reads just over 104,000 kilometers, which means there could still be some life left in the drivetrain and key mechanicals. Both the exterior and interior are gray, and while no condition details are listed at this price, just $500, you're buying it for what it can offer in parts or as a donor for another build. Whether you're after the transmission, engine, rear end, or just want a solid shell to work with, this is one of those bring a trailer and make it yours deals. Located in Cavan-Monaghan, Ontario.